Hi, beautiful. Welcome back. I am EBINOTTI, and today we are doing the zodiac readings. Something a little bit new. So this is going to be for the zodiac sign of Virgo. Whether you have your sun, moon, or rising in Virgo, or if you're tapping into the Virgo energy for any reason today, this reading is going to be for you. Let's see some of the housekeeping to get out of the way. Anything that you need from me, contact information and all that good stuff you will find down in the description box. I'm feeling a little bit of the Virgo energy coming in to speak to us about perfection. Wanting to be perfect right now and actually being as graceful and elegant and eloquent as we typically are is probably not in the cards, if you will. New Moon Aquarius is the energy that we're working with right now. So that's all up in the mental space, and Virgo is quite the perfectionist, and sometimes it can get a little disruptive when things aren't going exactly to plan. Okay, Virgo, so you might need to be relaxing a little bit, surrendering. It's a big energy under this new moon. We do elemental readings as well. They're a little bit more in-depth, deeper for the collective. We go a little bit deeper. If you're interested, I highly recommend checking those out as well. Please make sure that you're subscribed and you give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. It really does help to circulate these videos in the early stages on YouTube. So thank you very much. Thank you for being here, for doing the work that you do on you. And let's get into it, Virgo, with your reading today. As you can see, I've already picked some cards out. So we're gonna get started with the Crystal Oracle here, get a couple of Oracle card messages, and then we're gonna pull some tarot card energy. Past, present, future is typically how we pull the tarot for these readings, but we will see how the timeline plays out. Virgo, if you don't know, South Node is currently in the sign of Virgo because North Node just moved into the sign of Pisces. We came out of Aries and we are into Pisces. I am not an astrologer, but we do sometimes talk about other cosmic bodies. Then the moon cycles around here. And this is one of those times. So North Node is a very driven energy that we all get to work with. Whatever sign it's in is how we can kind of find our strengths and weaknesses within our North Node energy, which again is drive and ambition and all the things that we want to create. Oh, as you can see, forgiveness coming out a little bit there. We'll call that the second split. Actually, that's going to be the bottom of the deck. Look at that. So we already saw it, and here it is for real forgiveness with dioptase or dioptase coming in here. You don't have to run out and buy these stones. That's not why we picked this deck. But it is about tuning into the frequency, okay, of forgiveness. If you see the two coming together there, that's a really beautiful energy to get grounded into. Right now, Virgo, so you might be needing to tune into the softer frequencies of compassion, forgiveness, unconditional love, and that type of healing. Again, New Moon Aquarius is the energy that we are currently working with, and that's all about the upper realms, the higher chakras, the higher frequencies of thinking. It's not easy, but it is, there we go, there's your card. It's not easy, but it is a season that we all can find a little bit of strength, a little bit of weakness in, okay? And mentally, that's the best we can do right now if you're feeling that, Virgo. So bottom of the deck for your reading now, we get Carnelian with action. I actually have some Carnelian right here on the altar with us. Let me know if you can spot it. Okay, Carnelian in action, big fire energy coming in for you as your first message, your first theme for this reading, to know that, you know, whatever you can create under this energy is going to be amplified. It is going to be in line. So if it's not the air element that you're working with and doing great with under New Moon Aquarius, don't worry. A lot of us are struggling in the mental space right now with brain fog and stuff like that. You can tap into fire instead and get some stuff done. So lining up to your spirit energy, excitement, creation, any creative projects, even if you don't find them, you know, abundant, wealthy, prosperous, or productive, Spending time in enjoyment, in the frequency of enjoyment and creation, is production. So just trying to think a little bit outside the box, Virgo, and not be such a perfectionist and rigid. We don't want to be rigid in this energy. With how we think about things, okay? So trying to surrender a little bit of that mental energy and just use some of the other energies at play. Look at that. Another stone we do have in quite abundance. It's right beside carnelian, if you can find the tourmaline, the raw tourmaline. There's quite a bit of tourmaline on the altar. We've even painted our nails black for this moon cycle here. So, you know, the need for protection, inner peace is protecting that inner peace, that sanctuary. If you feel that beautiful garden energy coming in there, beautiful shiny reflection on this card. So, you know, this is going to be the card for the reading. This is the first oracle card we get. We're going to get into the Dragon Oracle next, but really cultivating inner peace, trying to protect our inner peace. I literally have, and I'm not kidding, Kung Fu Panda on in the background with no volume, because that's, you know, it's all about inner peace. And to cultivate chi, you have to go through the door that is inner peace, okay? So even to get power and action, we have to align and surrender. Not an easy energy for any of us right now, but Virgo, when you find your alignment in this, it's going to be a beautiful amount of production, okay? And remember, when it comes to completing a project, I know this is all the basics and you know this stuff, Virgo. I'm just here to support you in it. But when it comes to completing something, progress is better than perfection, okay? So if you just need to get something completed right now, lean into that, because that will build, that will create an energy you can build on top of. It might be, like I said, you know, an artistic project that you're not giving a whole lot of value to, but it will create the energy that you can build off of into things that you really want to grow in certain arenas. So surrendering to where we can take action, taking action nonetheless, which is always nice to know when we're in Virgo energy. I am a Pisces myself, and Virgo is my polarity, my counterpart. Oh, look at that beauty. On the bottom of the Dragon Oracle, we get the black dragon that cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Let's talk about your potential and the growth there, okay, Virgo? So the advice: meditate, reflect, and undergo a metamorphosis. Now, who is Virgo when they are all in tune with their inner peace and their life force and their chi is activated, okay? Maybe you want to step into something, watching something like Kung Fu Panda, or, you know, let the inner child take you to some of your natural strengths. If you don't know, as a polarity of Virgo, I can counter you in this and support you in this. In your greatest weaknesses, you will unlock some of your greatest strengths, okay? But there is quite a challenge to acquire those strengths, skills, talents, and whatnot, as we get our card. And on the bottom of the deck, the air dragon. Love that for new moon Aquarius, which is, again, the energy we're working with. These are timeless readings, so whenever you come across this reading, it is meant for you. But that being said, the energy we're working with in reading is Aquarius, okay? The eldest of the air signs. The air dragon helps you rise above earthly matters, find that inner peace, that heightened wisdom. The advice: communicate honestly, brings inspiration and hope, and see life from a higher perspective, getting that beautiful bird's eye view energy, okay, coming off the dragons. And I love that for us. Let's put that right out there. And your card for the reading today, Earth and Water Dragon. If you can hear my little Shiki, Kiwi has come to join us in the reading. She doesn't come in very often, but here she is. I think she's already fucked off. Oh no, she's back. Oh, that's so nice. Beautiful, supportive, familiar energy coming in, okay? The nourishment, the safe space, communicate honestly and clearly, okay? And that's the thing, to see life from a higher perspective is not just working with earth in the earthly realm. It's remembering that what is most important, okay? So we're really tapping into our core values here, Virgo, and I like it. The Earth and Water Dragon creates the foundation for new growth, A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest. Harvest the abundance. Ooh, I like that, Virgo. We are harvesting. Okay. Working with a beautiful new moon agate here. A little bit of shimmery for the Virgo. We like it pretty. Okay, and we're going to be using the Crow Tarot. So let's get into the tarot and get your tarot cards out today, Virgo. I think you're going to get a couple of extra cards today. Instead of just getting the 3, we might do the 5 card spread, 2 before, 2 after, 1 central energy. But we'll see. The cards kind of decide whatever they want to do sometimes, you know, Virgo. Again, the energy of not surrendering, right? Like, there's so much power and energy and creation and collaboration to be had here. So it's not surrendering, but it is, you know, that is the challenge, okay? So as long as you get into surrender mode, you can be all the things in that energy, okay? But sometimes, maybe at the worst of time, maybe at the best of time, okay? There's going to be those interruptions, and you have to know from the standpoint of inner peace, and tourmaline is about protection as well. So from the standpoint of protecting inner peace, innocence, purity, goodness, we must give and receive in that energy, okay? We are creating foundations for growth here. So thinking long term, Virgo's very good at that, aren't ya? Okay, so you might be called to watch the Pisces reading, even if you don't have Pisces as sun, moon, or rising. The synchronicities are pretty big. Pisces first card out was this, and you're getting it as bottom of the deck for your reading. Okay, so the Tower, if you don't know, it can be, as we get our first card, and it's coming out solo. The Tower can be a really shocking realization, event, situation in your life. It's all about the crumbling of foundations, feeling very, very earthy here. So whether you're making decisions with Page of Cups out here as your first tarot card, you could be making decisions to go on all kinds of Pisces-like adventures, okay? North Node in Pisces, again, coming up and being relevant for you as your polarity. This is very much so if you had an identical twin, or what we call the twin flame, the lovers within our star charts, okay? So all of that energy coming through, just to say, it might not be smooth sailing, okay? We're not going to blow smoke up a Virgo's butt, you know? We're not doing that today. But it is beautiful, and there is some real sanctuary creation, pure energy coming in. So whatever you're trying to get done or receive, attract that kind of energy, you're doing it with all the power of authenticity here, and that is what it's all about this year. So alignment is serious. The Tower as a theme for you, it's about divine intervention. So you can trust anything that's crumbling, falling apart. You don't want to force. Again, there's a you have a lot of power to control, but you can't control everything. Okay, that's the one, and that one as well. And these ones will go back. Okay, we're gonna look at bottom because we did get 3. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Look at that for new moon Aquarius. That's beautiful energy. We are gonna give you the 2 more cards because I want to see. It's gonna kind of go like this. 1, 2, 3, the 3 of Cups. Indeed. Okay, so second card out would have been your central energy is the Lovers. Again, we were just talking about Gemini energy, twin flame energy, your polarity, your mirroring, the way that the universe will co-create with you. If you give it a chance, it will show you all of the things that you're either doing right or wrong, you know, whether you need the validation that you're doing something right, or if you need the adjustment, the criticism, the overhand appreciated advice that tells you, oh fuck, like I really want this thing and this is where I'm screwing it up. So big decisions being made, you know, when you do slip into inner peace, you will align to a place where you get to have some real authentic, big, heavy hitting decisions being made. Okay, that's love life, career, all the good things, everything that matters when you really get to thinking about your core values. Okay. Creating the foundation is all about here nurturing your ideas and harvesting the abundance. So being authentic and staying in inner peace is the alignment, and what you're harvesting is all the air energy you're lacking. So if you need those answers, where's it going to come from? How's it going to work? When? How, when, those are those answers that we seek out. And this is the Ace of Swords giving you clarity that it is incoming. I like that we started with water with the Page of Cups, and now as our central energy, we're getting the Three of Cups. So it's not just you and your freaky little cup out here. You find some people with their own freaky cups and you guys link up. This is beautiful celebration energy, tribal circles, safe spaces to make decisions on our own and then celebrate the outcome with others. So you get celebrations, you get those kind of alignments, feeling very, very earth and water. Let's show you this dragon again, if my nails can get it off the... Feeling very, very earthy, very feminine, however that resonates for you. We are divine feminine, so meaning I. So we read for a divine feminine collective, but we all have feminine and masculine energy within us, okay? So the earthly realm is more of, a masculine dominant realm, especially in our era, okay? So feeling the feels. We're feeling the feels, and we have others to really celebrate with. I just saw the tower kind of peak. I don't know if you saw that, but I saw it peaking. And the tower, again, shocking developments. Okay, now Virgo, you are very intuitive. Like earth and water is your polarity. You are earth, Pisces is water. Here, your first card is Pisces. Okay, so if you aren't getting the message about mirroring as your sister Pisces out here, I'm going to tell you, Big Mama, you need to settle into what is going to be a lot of surrender, a lot of emotion. You might be surprised by events, but this is lining up for you in the hugest way, okay? You do get to celebrate here, and you do get to align to other people on their journey. So finding inner peace is kind of a warning. And because we're reading the elements for New Moon Aquarius, we've already got all the elements up on the channel. Do check those out. If you want some more in-depth content on this moon cycle, there are storm warnings, baby. If you can hear the wind just fucking howling outside my windows, okay? Oh, that's why. Okay, we got one. We need another. Fourth card out. Ooh, 3-3, back to back. You see that? We don't take reversals in the tarot right now. Three of Cups, three of water, 3 of fire. Again, the polarity of the lovers, because those two elements are polarities as well. So we're talking a lot about bringing opposites together, yin and yang energy, twin flame, mirroring energy. Whether you're working with spirit, you're working with science, there's a lot of different ways to approach it, but these two energies are talking about the same thing. And then do you see the synchronicity of the element of water coming out underneath your fiery stone of carnelian? This is the carnelian, by the way, if you did have some trouble spotting it. And this is the raw tourmaline with a bunch of mica in it, which is natural glitter, if you're about that glittery life. Okay, so 2 fire energies here talking about taking action. If you've been wondering when and how, this is when and how. And it is from spirit, but this central energy, this is going to be your central energy. We're getting one more, right? So a 5-card spread, 3rd card center. It's telling you that instead of focusing on when and how, focus on the why. Okay, so the feelings of why you desire to take action, leaps and bounds, baby, look at that, just crossing canyons here, bodies of water, if you know that. Symbolism is coming out pretty strong here with water on the bottom as well. You're highly, highly protected in this energy, okay? If you want to see what's peeking out here underwater, it is the obsidian card, which again, the synchronicities with the element readings are pretty strong. So you are highly protected. You don't have to worry. You're not going to get all burnt up here when you do decide to take that leap. If you're really struggling though with, oh, but how, oh, but why, you need to lean into water instead of fire. You see how they're going together here? You really want to lean into the aspects of, go out and hang out by a waterfall, get some action done that doesn't actually feel productive, but when you really get to thinking about it, you need water and fire together. That's true balance. And Without that kind of balance here, this is your major arcana, the Lovers. You need the balance of masculine, feminine. And if you're struggling with that in your life, your relationships, your job, your giving and receiving in any capacity, that's where you want to find that balance, okay? You can't answer all the questions with just masculine energy. You have to use the feminine as well. Full bottom of the deck now to complete the reading, the Six of Fire. I love this. I love this. I love this so hard. Again, fire here just sticking out to be like, yes. So much yes. This is you successful, sitting in that crown of fire, okay? That beautiful wreath, exalted, shown and receiving in a big way all of your just rewards, just desserts coming through again, which is really beautiful. Final card out and fifth card out, the Five of Swords. Okay, so thank God we're getting the crown, the mastery, the achievement here. That's really key because the struggle here has been the air element. It's not knowing how, when, why. Something isn't computing, right? We don't have the answer. And that's why inner peace is the, the first answer is have faith, have trust in yourself and your own quirky weirdness. Then what is meant for you will always be for you and it cannot miss you. That aligning to the ability of your true self, your true light and dark, masculine and feminine, as above, so below, is going to really get you into the place where you can receive, okay? And as soon as you open up to it, look at the 6-6 energy coming out here with the Lovers. And on the bottom, the Six of Fire, okay? So the beautiful 3-3-6-6, I mean, court cards parallel to each other on the deck, fire and water. Like, it doesn't get any more clear that your job, if you're struggling right now, it's because you aren't understanding the assignment. And the assignment is to lean into all of your water so that you can activate fire. Okay, you need to receive first before you can give here, because I know the output, King of Swords, I know the output you want to have. I know how clear and all of that your ambition is. The only struggle is what we call faith, okay? It's not about patience here. It's about alignment. You can do this as quickly as you want to. That's right. And I don't mean to give it to you so harsh, but they did say communicate honestly, right? So brings inspiration and hope. That's exactly what you should be feeling if you're resonating with this message, inspiration and hope, because we are very, very capable here with the youngest and the eldest, okay? Feminine and masculine, and then straight up the Lovers of the higher realms, okay? Coming in to help guide you to your own masculine, feminine alignments. Within the 3 is so beautiful too, like 3-3, as opposed to like 6-6, because this one's bottom of the deck, so it's not quite as hitting as like 3-3 opposite signs, like soulmate signs, counterpart signs, and as well as side by side, like literally touching. Third and fourth card out, like it's the 3s are just like so epic, and that makes it really beautiful because 3 is all about power, and it's the first activation of power when we align with others, or when a resource is considered an other if it hasn't been yours for a really, really long time. Okay, so I hope that resonated for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here today. You're probably going to have the longest reading of this series with New Moon Aquarius, so I hope you enjoyed it. Please give the video, again, a thumbs up if you don't mind on the way in or out of these videos. I love you so much, Virgo, and I will see you on your next reading.